How's it going? Got Robbo tonight. He's got full control tonight, so I can try and get this little monkey bugger down a bit.
Greetings and salutations, everybody.
It's good to make that noise on the drawer, you know.
Sorry?
It's good that it makes that noise on the drawer, you know.
Oh, sounds like you're pulling the building apart.
Building built by Robbo. So Alright. I'll shut up now.
Thought you were going to use a roughing gouge on that.
That's what I got.
Oh, didn't look like it when you had it down the bottom there.
Oh. No, I did pick up other tools down here at first. But no. Oh. Let's see how rough this is going to be. There's the lights. Yeah. Everyone better put their face shields on because it might get a bit wet, alright?
Remember, work an inch at a time, not the whole thing. So start at the headstock end and take an inch off and work back, particularly when you don't know what the timber's like. by dropping your handle a little bit. Bit more yet, Louise.
Yeah.
And this one, you will have to square off the ends before you try putting the tenon on. If that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yep.
G'day, Del. How are you?
How you going, Dale? Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the sub back. how cool my shirt is from the wet shavings. I feel like I should have come out here in the hot part of the day.
Yeah.
Are there certain type of fig trees that only get to around about the size of like an apple tree or something?
I have no idea. The only thing I know about figs is my grandmother used to make fig jam.
Yeah. This is wet wood, Del. Cut 5 days ago, maybe. So it was relatively hard, soft on the scheme of things, but yeah, it's not that bad. You got sharp tools and stuff. And obviously, it would make the job easier too with a metal lathe, but same with a wood one. Similar.
I know. Wood turning actually is much easier than metal turning, to a certain extent. Good evening, Cat. How are you?
How you going, Cat? Yep, it's one of those, Cat. Exactly. You said it. I don't know. Yeah, that. I've seen a shape. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, you don't really care. The parting tool's got an obsession with touching all the other tools and making a bloody noise.
So I didn't hear that properly, Jay.
I said the parting tool's got an obsession of touching all the other tools and making a rattling noise. I'm looking around the lathe thinking, what haven't I tightened up? What's loose? And it's the bloody tool.
Don't forget about your tenon.
It's back there behind this. You say so?
Well, I'm fairly lucky actually, Del. Most of my stuff is all architectural stuff, so it's ordered by the customer.
Actually, you can mute me when you want to talk, Robbo, so then you can unmute.
Right here. But yeah, unfortunately, you get a house full of bowls and all of that, unless you got outlets for it or anything. That's why I don't do any craft work. And most of the work that I do in demonstrations generally ends up on the fire unless somebody in the audience wants it.
I go to markets and sell my stuff. Still, I've only been to two, so I've got plans. I've got doing 2 a month as of next year. So.
Yeah, I'm just about semi-old. I'm nearly retired now, Del. I just do the odd job every now and again these days. G'day, Keith.
How you going, Keith? How are you?
Yeah, no,
Cat's got a
fine.
question.
Yeah, quite agree, Keith. That, oh, this is handy, me being able to mute him. Yeah, I quite agree. Like, I made a very good living out of what I did, but I don't think I'd like to be starting now because most things are CNCs and everything like that. So, but that's why most of the wood turners these days write books and things. That's the only thing they make money out of, and teaching, of course, or doing demonstrations. But even demonstrations don't pay real well sometimes, particularly if you've got to travel a long way to do them. Yeah, I realise that in England, Keith, we don't out here. Like, very few places pay the mileage fee, and as far as I know, not very many pay accommodation because, as you can appreciate, like it's normally for a weekend thing, and there's at least 2 nights accommodation anyway. It's part of the reason I've got a motorhome actually, because we turn it into a holiday as well while we're in the area, so works out pretty good for us. Yeah, I missed that boat, Del, because I don't monetize any of mine at all.
$10 million, that'd be alright, wouldn't it? 10 million subscribers. Damn.
Yeah. Just give us a look at that drive. Just give us a look at that drive spur for a minute, please, Jay. Yeah, I'm just wondering if it needs shortening a little bit, actually.
Well, I measured it, and
No, it looks like it's polished on the small end there near your right hand,
yeah,
and I don't think it's going right in. That's the problem.
it stops there, I reckon.
Yeah, I'd take half an inch off it.
All right.
You've got the grinder there to do it, so like the cut-off wheel.
Yeah.
But just make sure that you chamfer it after you've done it, so as you get rid of any little daggy bits.
All right, because I had a bit of a feel around in here, and there's nothing. There's no dags or anything. Or
yeah, well, the genuine Steb Center, that's a Chinese copy of a Steb Center, but the genuine Steb Centers are a fraction shorter than that.
Okay.
Like when you said the other night that you can just pull it out, I thought, no, that's not right. Because, man, I know mine used to wedge in there.
Yeah. I might have to kick you out of the room now. Let you go and watch on YouTube so I don't have to listen to you yelling and screaming at the screen.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why? I'm not yelling and screaming at the screen.
You haven't seen what I've got in my hand and what colour it is at the moment. The chalk is slightly red at the moment.
Oh, that doesn't matter. That washes off easy enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Kat. Like, I used to have to, when I went to Western Australia, I used to have 4 or 5 demonstrations lined up just to cover the fuel bill. So you're starting to see how handy that hand wheel is now, aren't you, Jay?
Yeah. Well, I had one on the little one, and I kind of missed it on the one that I got from Sid, to be honest. But yeah, no, I like having that hand wheel.
That's actually has been reamed out, Keith. I had to do it when I first got it because I badly scored it. Ex-school lay that is, Keith.
So, I suppose it doesn't really work, but I'm going to ask anyway. Can I stain wet wood?
Well, you can to a certain extent. All you can do is suck it and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be used as a indexing plate, Del. The indentations aren't very, very deep, unfortunately, so you can't put a lot of strain on them. Like with an indexing pin or something like that. Yeah, I agree, Keith. Keith says water-based stains are often better than spirit stains on wet wood.
All right, I'll use one of them instead then. I've got to wait 6 months before I can put in some water. That's not cool, man.
Oh, then you've got to let it dry out after you take it out.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm not going to put it on the one. I can't centrifugally dry it, can I?
Well, it does reduce the cracking. That's all. If you get it into water,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you can turn them. You can rough turn them and then just let them dry out. Then.
Yeah. Got an idea I want to try. Yeah, it might work. It might not. Crackety crack crack crack. Oh, take that. Water based, he says, eh?
No, water-based.
That's what I said. I said water based, he says, hey?
Yeah. Acrylics and things like that.
I'm pushing it now. I used most of that to paint the wood, to seal the wood.
Yeah.
I've got lots of coloured dyes and which can be mixed with water. That's about it.
And Kat wants to know, is this the same idea, same kind of idea as your exploding wood, Jay? You want me to put locker out?
We don't mention such words in this. No, it's alright. No biggie. No. I don't think this one will explode. It's not really the shape I was looking for, but you know what? Good enough. You must be going to bloody crack on me anyway. Shit, that's not going to work. I need a lighter, don't I?
Keith said fabric dyes work well on wet woods, and I know you got some of them. So does Keith.
We've got fabric dyes, but they have to be mixed with terps, not water.
No.
Just pump. Oh, you're talking about the liquid ones that I got. You're talking about these ones, Robbo.
Your Hobbytex one should work as well. always thought the Hobbytex lines were all water mixed anyway, rather than turfs.
Nah. I opened up one of the containers that had separated, and the glue that's got a glue or something that it's mixed with, and that does not smell very nice at all. Not very pleasant. Probably put it in the same category as your lacquer, you know. Anyway. Okay. Hey, that'll be enough out of you. What a surprise, eh?
Did you try thinning the Hobbytex with water or not? Or did you just go straight and use turfs?
No, I'm just going to go inside and grab a jar and I'll try it. Took yourself off the screen, Robbo. What's going on?
I haven't been on there since you started.
Okay.
No, not familiar with Diachem at all. Del?
You don't put the lid on when you've finished using it. It just keeps oozing out. Ugh. What stopped you from getting the lid on? Oh. Not mixing at all.
All right. Okay. G'day, Tommy.
How you going, Tommy? How are you?
Oh, I'm going back in time there, Delbert. We used to do a lot of our marking out with Prussian blues, so that shows you how long it is since I've been doing it.
So Terps it is then?
Well, unless you've got some water mixed stain there to use on it.
Purple or magenta?
I don't care. Magenta.
You bloody eating now.
Cabana.
God. Bloody rat bag.
Cheese cabana, actually.
Oh.
Cheese and chicken cabana.
Oh, get out of here. Come on.
Very nice.
On your bike.
Made by our local butcher, it is.
Oh. I'm going to say piss off in a minute. Alright, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of a sand. I don't think that's going to work very well.
Yes, Cat. Very good stuff, actually. Washed down with a vintage 2021 Schweppes creaming soda. I can shut you up, Jay, see?
That's it. You're banned. After I heard the words creaming soda, get out of here.
Why, which one do you like, the red or the brown?
The brown one. Only the brown one. Don't ever say the red one. Choo, choo, choo. Get slapped. Yeah. Mongrel.
And Tommy says he's got a Scotch egg and some beef crisps. Living high on the hog tonight. Oh, it was morning for you. And is that a late breakfast or an early lunch, Tommy? Or Smoko? Can you unmute yourself, Jay, when I mute you or not?
I'll try it. No, no,
Wait on, I'll mute you.
I don't think I can.
Oh, just wait on, I'll mute you. Okay, where you go. Yeah. Yes, you can. Yeah, I can't. If you mute me, I can't unmute it. So.
Oh, thankfully I get one control to myself.
Right. Yeah, that wouldn't be very nice, Tommy.
What?
He's on a crap job this morning, knocking black lime plaster off a wall.
What's that?
Oh, well, it's plaster that's made out of lime. It's almost like render instead of plaster. It's not like the plaster we're used to out here.
Yep.
Well, not in the later houses either, which the Americans call wallboard, I think.
Full Dodgy Brothers style, eh?
Yeah. Renovating a house for a friend once that had actually lath plaster, which is even worse because I used to put laths down and then fill it up with plaster with horsehair mixed with it. Man, was that a nightmare of a job. Tommy says it's like soot, Jay.
Okay.
Very old plaster.
Doesn't sound like fun. Sounds like you have black stuff in places you don't want black stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to pick your nose with a screwdriver after you're finished. Even with a mask on sometimes.
Putty remover and a scraper. Oh. Alright, let's see what this stuff does, eh? Oh, it's bleeding. There's a magenta colour for you.
Yeah, it's pretty leery.
It is. A bit like you.
Hmm.
You pick the colour.
I mean, Tommy says tart red lipstick. Oh,
Is that from,
that colour fingernail used to be all the rage once.
is that from experience, Tommy, or what?
And Dell says it's handy for Red Nose Day. Yeah, you wouldn't need the plastic bauble on it. You just paint down to your nose red.
Drink enough alcohol, you don't even have to do that.
Yeah.
Did we ask where Dell was the other night, or what? What part of the world are you in, Dell?
I'd say by his accent on his thing, he's English.
All right. Another one that didn't make it onto the export ship, eh?
Yeah, that's right. Or the Ted Bob Poms.
That's my dad. Haven't you heard that one before, Dell? Well, you probably would have, but hey, look, even the TV ads for the crickets when Australia's playing the Poms, that's what they call it on the TV as well for the advert. Aussies playing the Poms. Not a bad colour, really. The camera's not really doing it any justice, that's for damn sure.
No, well, once you get a lacquer over the top of it too, it'll look better.
Yeah, it looks much better in person. That's,
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Ditto.
Well, technically, we still haven't. We're still under Queen's rule.
Yeah.
We're not a republic yet.
Sorry?
We're not a republic yet.
No.
Died down a bit over the last few years, actually.
Yeah. Keating tried, and that's about where it stopped.
Oh, no. A few others have tried as well.
See, Sonny Oldham, that doesn't mean much to me, Dill, to be honest. It obviously meant something to Tommy. Could have just said you live in a house on a street.
He's another bloody Yorkshireman. I can't seem to get away from them.
They've got a club against you, Robbo.
Oh, yeah, I know. Geez, he is close, only 16 miles away, but that'd take you nearly all day over there, wouldn't it, Tommy? Yeah, see you later, Tommy.
See you, Tommy. Thanks for coming in.
Have a good day and try and keep clean. Yeah, watch out you don't get it too hot, Jay.
Yeah, it was just that I soaked it in a fair bit on the very end here.
Yeah, well, it will. End grain always soaks in more than side.
So I can see where it's wet and where it's dry now. So I'm just hitting those points. I've only got it down. I've only got it on a quarter of the heat anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Not on much heat. How you going, Stace? How are you?
G'day, Stace. Is wood turning a popular hobby in Australia? Yeah, but unfortunately, it's only done by a lot of, like, if you did an average age of everybody doing wood turning in Australia, it'd probably be round about the 64, 65 mark in age. And they're falling off the tree, unfortunately. Very hard to get very hard to get young people
Yes.
interested in it.
It doesn't have a device attached to it, so they don't want to know.
No, and the other problem, of course, is that you're responsible for everything that happens. You can't blame anybody else if things go wrong because it's you doing it.
Yeah. Probably too many people like me, Del, going online and seeing people turning and thinking they're turning real good and they're not. And oh, yeah. Well,
That's not going to work too well.
why?
If you're going to turn it over, it's going to rip the tape on the tailstock end, I reckon.
That's right.
Yeah, to a certain extent, I agree with that, Stace, but it's sometimes helpful to improve as well as long as you don't set your goals too high and get disappointed when you can't reach them, that's all.
You got one under 60? Hi!
Yeah, Jay's a youngie.
Well, younger than you, but
Yeah, 26 years younger than me. Yeah, fortunately, there are a lot of women wood turners, and most women make better wood turners than most men.
yeah. My wife's got a lathe. It doesn't get used for lathe much, but yeah, she knows how to turn.
Dell reckons the thumbnails are much more enticing as well. Three reasons why women generally make better turners. A, they don't force anything. They have a much gentler touch than what most males do. They actually listen to what you say in most cases.
Wait.
And the third thing is that they smell far better than most males when you teach them.
That'd be the first one, wouldn't it?
Well, I have to say, Del, it doesn't do much for me. Not that way inclined, sorry.
Oi.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I forget when I type in there, it comes up with your name.
Yeah. So if anyone types anything in the chat and it comes up with wooden things, it's not me, all right?
Oh, it might be.
No, it's never going to be me, all right? It'll be bloody Robbo. Well, I think I might knock it on the head because there isn't really much to do other than pass out from the fumes.
Yeah, let it drive now.
Yeah.
Del says that's what I like about YouTube. Personal hygiene is not an issue. Yeah, we'll all be in trouble probably if they have smell-o-vision one day, won't it?
Yeah, it's another good thing about YouTube too, Del. If you don't want to listen to someone anymore, you can just turn your device off. You don't have to kick him out of your house and say, don't let the door hit you on the way out. You just leave. Straight. Ones and zeros. Alright, well, I'm going to run away. Thank you very much for coming in. I do appreciate it.
All right. See you all later, everybody. Good night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams.
What's up? Hey, going, Gav? I'm going now. Just
Gav.
knock it on the head. I went for an hour and 20 minutes, so if you want to watch it back.
Yeah. See you later, Keith. See you, Del. Stay.
See you later, Del. See you later, Keith. Thanks for coming in. Stace.
3 people.
Yeah. Yeah. That was Gav. He just decided to come in after all that time.
Probably.
All right.
All right. See you later.
All right. See you later. I wouldn't bother to go away, to be honest. No, you can if you want. Bye.